This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
The city of Lansing is now one step closer this morning to picking its new fire chief.
A pool of 4 candidates has now been narrowed to just 2, with the final decision coming next from Lansing Mayor Andy Shore.
Now, the Lansing Board of Fire Commissioners chose Brian Sturdivant, the current fire chief in Battle Creek, and the current interim fire chief for Sterling Heights, Edwin Miller. Left out is current interim Lansing Fire Chief Michael Tobin. He's facing some scrutiny for what some say are controversial social media posts he made years ago. Mayor Shore's decision could happen at any moment, and when it does, 6 News will be here for you with who is named the new fire chief.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, good Friday morning, Mid-Michigan. We almost made it through another week. We do have the chance of some rain showers today, mixing with snow flurries this evening, and it gets really cold for this weekend, at least by March standards. Here's a look at our Skyview Network, the St. John's cam. Temperatures are running rather significantly cooler than yesterday. We're at 35 this morning. It feels like 28, so it is a cold start. As we look at the W1S cam, we're at 35 this morning. It feels like 31. The pavement's still wet, but we haven't seen any rain here in a few hours. Jackson just wrapping up a rain shower. They're at 36, and it feels like 30. Satellite radar shows a few showers down towards the I-94, especially the US 12 corridor, but some of those are beginning to wind down. We'll continue to see widely scattered showers through the day today, but overall coverage is not all that great, and it won't be for us through much of the morning and early afternoon. Precision Cast shows that here we stay very widely scattered. A few snow flurries possible this morning, otherwise mixing with rain showers this afternoon. A bit more steady rain arrives, not terribly heavy, but steady, especially off of the south. And then we begin to mix in with the snow flurries as the colder air fills in, and at that point we'll see snow showers through Saturday morning. Not looking like much. It could be enough to briefly coat the grassy surfaces, the bridges and overpasses, and if it snows heavy enough, briefly the roads. So keep in mind, travel tomorrow morning could be a little slick, especially with temperatures below freezing. At that point, though, as we head into Saturday afternoon, we're just looking at mostly cloudy skies, very few showers around, and that continues into Sunday. We're looking at about 1/10 of an inch of rain to 1/4. I would say closer to 1/10 than 1/4. Not anything terribly significant for us today. In terms of snowfall amounts, well, it looks like we'll be seeing less than 1/2 inch just about everywhere. More snow is expected to fall along the lake shore, where they're expecting some lake effect or lake enhancement, but overall not all that much here. Just going to be kind of weird seeing snow showers after we've gone a few weeks without it, and especially after hitting the 70s last week. It's just that time of year. Temperatures in the mid-30s, 35 in Lansing and in Mason, 36 in Charlotte and in Jackson. We're at 37 this morning in Hillsdale. And Coldwater winds out of the west, dropping that wind chill down to the upper 20s to low 30s. Today's forecast calls for highs in the mid to upper 40s with a few rain showers, otherwise cloudy skies for us. Better chance for some rain and snow showers arrives tonight as temperatures dip below freezing. We see winds out of the west at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. This low actually very close to average. Our average low this time of year 29. It's just going to be a bit of a change considering we've been lucky with some warmer weather here over the last few weeks. We turn much colder for the weekend before getting some relief down to the upper 30s tomorrow, low 30s for Sunday, and then the rebound begins. We're back up to the 40s by Tuesday, mid-50s by Wednesday. We do have several chances for rain and snow next week, so it looks like a rather active pattern continues across mid-Michigan as temperatures start to rebound to near average.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
March is National Nutrition Month, and It's a time when health experts push the nutrition education and information campaign forward.
It's focused on 3 things this year: the importance of making informed food choices, developing better eating habits, and better physical activity habits. So, joining us now live from Sparrow Hospital's demo kitchen is 6 News reporter Michael Thomas.
He's got more on what officials say about this month and also an unusual route that you showed us not too long ago. Michael, what's going on?
Yes, good morning, everyone. So, this month is really, it's all about a world of flavor. So it's really encouraging people when it comes to nutrition to try different foods, to get, excited about it, and to get things like this that you don't know where they come from, but it's a cultural, meal, and it comes from somewhere else around the world. I've got Sarah Smith here with me. She is the registered dietitian here at Sparrow. Now, we are making, this is part of the world of culture, or
celebrating a world of flavor.
World of flavor. There you go. I keep mixing it up.
That's okay.
So this is sancocho. So first, before we get to that,
thank you for pronouncing it correctly.
yes, sancocho. You see, I am Mexican. See, everyone? I'm telling you. I might have got some Mexican roots in me. But, so talk a little bit about this. What does it have in it, and why should people really kind of, take, if they've never had something like this?
So sancocho is a stew, native kind of to the Latin America area. And you can utilize boneless, skinless chicken breast.
In here.
Okay, so within this we're going to have starchy vegetables. So we have sweet potatoes and corn that we're going to boil with the boneless, skinless chicken thighs here.
I can tell I'm great in the kitchen.
Yes, and then the cassava, or the yucca root. So yucca is a plant, and this is the root of the plant. Some people call it yucca root, or it can also be called cassava. So if you're in the grocery store, it's going to be labeled yucca root. And we're going to peel this and chop it and put it in with the sweet potatoes and corn. But just a little bit about this, it's a very starchy vegetable.
Yes, and I think we're running out of time, but so I just want to let everybody know pretty much the overall idea of, this month is really to just talk about eating right, exercising right, making sure you do portion controls, and every year they have that campaign, and this year this is a campaign of pretty much just kind of taking a deeper dive into things that you don't know. So we'll continue making this sancocho, and then eventually we will come up with other dishes towards the end of the show, and we'll have more details on our website. Here for you live this morning in Lansing, Michael Thomas. Blake, do you know what this is called? 6 News.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com.
So joining us now live in studio with 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira and Jorma. FedEx and UPS are now adjusting their fuel surcharges for customers as gas prices remain at rates unseen in more than a decade. Starting on April 4th, FedEx will raise its fuel surcharge for all 3 shipping services, including express, ground, and freight. Fuel surcharges have also been on the rise in recent weeks at UPS. The ground surcharge, for example, is 15.25%, which is up from 13% from last week. You can find more information on our website, WLNS.com. Amazon is now launching an employment support program called Welcome Door to help refugees in the United States. It will offer resources, support, and reimbursement for employment authorization document fees to employees. Funding will also be made available to employees for free college tuition and English as a second language instruction. The U.S. and Canadian governments shut down their borders for 19 months during the pandemic, and officials say it may have boosted the amount of sea lampreys. The parasitic fish is considered an invasive species in the Great Lakes. Mark Gaydon with the Great Lakes Fishery Commission says more lampreys making their way into the Great Lakes has hurt the bottom lines of the region's fisheries.
Yeah, the
Looks
ugly
pretty
fish.
scary.
Disgusting.
I don't like the way those
alien.
look there.
Yeah. You know what that looks like to me? It looks like if you put a
scary.
yucca root in water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
We appreciate it,
Autumn.
Autumn.
Of course.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. 6 News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.